ready for a hike?
Yeah, let's go hiking. Sorry, when you live in a tiny little van, it's not as easy as you would think to stretch in the morning.
I should go outside to stretch.
I should just go outside, shouldn't I?
You ready for a hike, Charlie? Charlie, you ready for a hike? Yeah. Diz? I don't think he's ready for a hike, but Tough, you're coming anyway. So we are on day 2 in Abisko on the little hiking trails. This time we're just heading up to the big waterfall that you can see from our last park up. You can walk all the way to the summit, but that's like a 6-hour round trip, or you can take the cable car the easy way. But I think that's like
€40.
Yeah, so for both of us, so we're not going to do that, although there are stunning views from the top. But we're just taking this little waterfall trail just part way, because this itself is a 6-hour hike as well. So we're just going to go to the base of it.
It's just absolutely beautiful around here. You've got all the flowers that are in bloom around this area too now. In fact, it's looking a little bit overgrown, this path. But yeah, running along this stream with drinkable water. Oh, Charlie!
Oh, panic! Go on, Charlie, on the boardwalk.
There we go. There we go. Didn't realise that was going to get...
On this.
Apparently, you can drink the water from round here, like Charlie is now. It's safe to drink. Isn't that right? Did you tell me that?
Yeah.
Yep. So.
As long as it's not stagnant.
So I could drink this.
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
Just a tiny little sip. Oh, it tastes really good. It's not that cold either. Let's try and find some that's going to be icy cold and a lot nicer to drink.
Oh no. Go on, Diz. Oh no, look, Dizzy's paw's all caught up. Oh no, he's losing his footing. Oh no.
I mean, how good is that? You go on a hike for however many hours and you don't have to take any water.
So good, isn't it?
That didn't work out the way I planned it to. Well, that was one hell of a climb to get to this point. As you can see, we've climbed massively in the last, I don't know, half an hour, 15 minutes. How long was that? I'm delirious. Definitely worth the steep climb up here to get your own little private waterfall. There's no one else here, and these amazing views of the Abisko National Park. We can see where we've hiked to yesterday, all the hikes we've done to the lake and across the river and down to the gorge, etc. Lovely views up to the top there from the waterfall coming all the way down the mountain. Just fabulous. And we're going to strip off and soak ourselves and cool down and soak our feet in this lovely water and drink some. Probably drink a bit first before we soak ourselves.
so nice coming on this walk. We've so almost nearly left to head into Norway. We really wanted to do the summit, but that was a longer walk. Thought we'd just take a little hike, ended up on this one, and so glad we did.
Yeah, it's been amazing to see the national park from all the way up here with fantastic views of where we've been today and yesterday since arriving and doing the hikes. But we need to go back down now. We could carry on to the summit, but the little boys, bless them, they're really tired and they haven't had much to eat, so we're blaming it on them. And we get a little bit of FOMO, a little bit of fear of missing out because we're not going to go all the way to the summit, but we've got to put these two babies first. And look at this one, he's absolutely knackered. So we're going to head back down to the van and continue towards Norway. What is going on here?
Yes, can you believe it? He can cook. Yeah, I thought I'd give Sarah a break. You know, she's a bit worn out after that hard hike up to the waterfall. So I thought I'd let her put her feet up and I'd get on with some cooking. So basically we had a little jar of spicy taco sauce. So I thought I'd make a little Mexican meal. So what I've done, I've put some garlic, onion, mushrooms, kidney beans, get some of them in there. Then I had some tomato puree left over, so I've added that to the spicy taco sauce. A tin of chopped tomatoes we've been trying to use for ages. We haven't got any fresh at the moment. And then I'm just going to chop up some dried chilli we've got, some paprika and some seasoning. And whip up a little Mexican storm for the little queen over there. So yeah, I'm in the kitchen tonight. Hopefully it all goes well.
So this is a real treat, isn't it? It's not often Nick cooks, so it's been nice to have a meal all done by Nick, prepared by Nick, flavoured by Nick, served by Nick. I might just have to take myself over there out the way and look forward to my meal. What are we having? Pasta? Rice?
We're having pasta with it, yeah, we've got some pasta, so if that's alright for you, would you prefer rice?
No, pasta's great, sounds amazing. So this is very exciting. Now it's got a little bit grey since we left the waterfall. We've moved to a location right by a lake and it's quite nice. There's a few other vans here, but it has gone a bit cold and quite grey, so we've just whacked the heater on for a bit, even though that's probably a bad idea because now Nick's cooking, it's starting to get really hot in the van.
I'm sweating the pressure, it's the pressure. We had to leave where we were. We parked right by the cable car when we did the waterfall walk. When we got there in the evening before, it was empty. There was one van, and then during the day it just got really busy. We got back to the van after the walk and there was loads of vans there. That's where you do the cable car to the top of the mountain, which we decided not to go up because it's a little bit too far.
Yeah.
So we left there and yeah, parked at this great spot. We were just chatting about parking in Scandinavia, and it's funny how up here you've got this right to roam sort of law that I think it applies more so to tents, because
yeah,
you know, you can just put your tent anywhere.
Yeah, you can literally walk into a field or onto land, I think, as long as it's not private property, and pitch your tent. And it's the same applies to, you know, us vanners, that we can just park up pretty much anywhere.
You don't have roads going to the middle of nowhere. Just
yeah,
oh, I want to park in the wilderness. You don't have road just going to the wilderness unless there's a walk.
No, especially up here because it's quite remote. So you've only actually got like one road going through and maybe a couple of roads up to maybe someone's house or something.
Yeah. It's very popular destination up here. So any spot you find on park for night is going to have loads of vans there. And we have found that parked along the edge of this lake. And where we parked last night, it got really busy.
Yeah.
So
depending on what time of the year you're up here, It's depending on how many other vans and everything else, I guess.
But the right to own thing's funny as well, because like all over our travels around Europe, we've generally just parked
up
anywhere.
wherever and got away with it. We've never had knocks on the door, or we've never got in any trouble with police, touch wood, so far. So yeah. But I guess it's nice to know that you are officially kind of allowed to park up, where obviously some countries that we have done in the past, probably legally not, but you can get away with it.
But here you can say, well, I can park anywhere for 24 hours as long as it's not private land. So you've always got that in the back of your mind, that you can just pull off the road anywhere and know that that's all right.
Let's see how this is getting on.
Looking good.
It is looking good.
Hope it's going to be all right. There's a lot of pressure on this. Best things come to those who wait. Is it true? Not look like much, but
it smells delicious. It looks delicious. Whew. Hot. Temperature-wise, but very, very nice. Little spicy kick in there as well. Is that the taco sauce? And the chilies.
And the chili.
It's really nice. Well done, you can cook more often.
That hasn't worked out as I planned it. Now I'm going to be in the kitchen every night. So I think we're just going to eat this now and try and get an early night, although it's probably not possible with these crazy 24-hour daylight days.
But what's happening tomorrow? It's
New Country Day!
Yes, we're heading into Norway tomorrow, folks. We're going to stop by the grocery store in the morning, and then we are making a beeline to Norway.
Super excited about that.
We'll see you there.
Charlie up. Right guys, we are heading into Norway. We've just stopped at our last supermarket before we cross the border. We're about 15 minutes away and we're all really, really excited.
Some more than others, I see.
So let's go.
Right guys, we are in Norway, and that was just a really easy border crossing. We were sure we were going to get stopped and searched, just because, you know, we have been searched a few times by the police in various places, and we were like, yeah, they're going to search us, they're going to check that we've got not too much alcohol and all that business. I've got the passports ready, and we just breezed through. There wasn't an official on there, it was quiet, and yeah, and then we're in Norway.
I think I am going to go insane in Norway, because we've literally just crossed the border and the scenery is outstanding.
Literally 1 kilometre, not even a kilometre before we've had to pull off the road.
I'm glad we've got a lot of time to spend up here, because we're not going to be able to drive very far without stopping and pulling over to take photographs or something, because we've just driven past loads of little mini lakes with these really picturesque huts.
Surrounded by snow-capped mountains. Country! Yay! We're here! Shut up, you! Shut up! Shut up! And this marks the boys' 20th country of their lives. How cool is that?
Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming, because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.